The results are in. Studies show if you attend church, you just may live longer. Health Day News says attending church on a regular basis may lower your risk of death by 20% compared to people who don't attend services. Hey, that's what the researchers are reporting. The study's lead author, Eliezer Schnall, a clinical assistant professor of psychology at Yeshiva University in New York City, speculates perhaps it has to do with fear and the recession or the threat of terrorism. He says people are looking for stability, and religion is something that can provide that stability. And we see some health benefits here, he says. This is Tom Miller, pastor of Central Assembly in Superior, Wisconsin, and this is Fuel for the Fire. It's volume 659, Live Long and Prosper. I guess the study published in the Journal of Psychology and Health is stating what we already knew to be true. Church is good for you. Here are 4 quick reasons church is good for you. Number 1, it's in harmony with the will of God. Hebrews 10:25 says, not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, as the manner of some is, but exhorting one another, and so much more as you see the day approaching. Number 2, it positions you in the presence of determined and passionate people. Romans 12:11 says, not slothful in business, fervent in spirit, serving the Lord. It's been said, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. No doubt who you hang with will have an influence on you. There's no better pool of people to draw from than the people who attend church. Number 3, church promotes a disciplined life. Prayer, regular attendance, and giving are just 3 examples of a structured, selfless, well-ordered life. When you lead a disciplined life, you tend to feel better about yourself. If you feel better about yourself, you're more likely to be healthy, which means you will live long and prosper. By way of contrast, if you lead a haphazard, chaotic life, absent of discipline and order, you're more likely to include unhealthy habits and more likely to add stress, all of which contributes to poor health and a shorter lifespan. Number 4, attending church brings you into a faith-filled environment at least once a week. The world has a way of sucking the life out of us. Work drains us. The nightly news is stressful. Our responsibilities weigh on us, and paying bills can be a heavy load. Church is a few minutes away from all that. Church has a way of shifting our focus from the urgent to the important, and that's good for you. And when you think of long life, remember eternity. John 3:15 tells us whoever believes in Jesus will have eternal life. There are no guarantees in this life, but when it comes to eternity, you will live long and prosper if you know Jesus. Church is a great place to find him. That's the way I see it. And that's a little fuel for the fire. And remember, I love you guys.